paying for your sin. Round and round, the heavy stones go. Breathing souls, putting on a show. Lose this surprise, you'll step right up. Drink that drink from Hell Zone's cup. What can't take it when you're the calm? Truth is kind of what these souls become. Carnival moving to the river's edge. Time and profit, that watery ledge. Truth is rise, still game is done. Woke up from complete, time to run. Round and round, but we moving on. The river sick before the dawn.
I give sick, I tell them it's fine. Nigga too steady, things mama Oh, welcome back, everybody. It's episode 300, Scuffed Epoch Live. I'm Drift Johnson. Welcome back. 8 o'clock on the 1st of December. Season 3 begins. So I got my festive desk. We'll see what else we can add over the next couple of days, huh? So, thank you all for joining. Like I said, if it's been a while, we're still here. And we begin Season 3. So, here it is. We're going to be taking a look at some Z-Image Turbo stuff after all the roundup stuff I like to start out with. If you're watching live or if you're watching later, don't forget to check the description for links. And don't forget scuffedepoch.com. You'll find everything there. Right. So, shall we see what's going on? What's going on in the world of Vestige? Watchdog is rebooting my Comfy. I think we got some hard drive space. We're going to talk about that. So, what we got? Interesting. I think we actually looked at this earlier. I think I must have killed the API key for the site. It's alright, I'll fix it. But yeah, this came in today. It was talking mostly about Comfy UI. Oh, getting bombed. I'm getting bombed by Comfy UI bombing. So, as I was saying, this is basically talking about all of the new improvements to the pipeline in Comfy UI. The introduction of the Z-Image model, which is the community favorite. Super easy to train. I've been having a great time throwing old things through the training. So we might take a look at a little bit of that after we look at some of this. I don't like to spend too long because this is like a new feature. Just like take a look at some of these articles. But I'm not going to spend too long on it, like I said. So, the subgraphs is something I want to get into because there's a lot of little modules that I've made which could probably be done as subgraphs. Multi-stage AI pipeline, load a base model, apply control net, and then refine with LoRa's, all bundled into one draggable node. Very cool, very cool. How to reduce the clutter. It's crazy. New collection spotlight update 1.2.1 and Hunyan image to video models, revolutionizing video generation workflows. So yeah, we did mess around with a bit of Hunyan 1.5, but I think what I need to do is free up a lot of hard drive space, so we're going to do a little bit of that as well. And the Echoes of Time challenge invites creators to light up a historic fortress using Comfy UI workflows. Let's have a look for that. I kind of like that. Comfy UI. Let's have a look. Last challenge of Comfy Season 1. We partnered with the University of Nis and Festival of Light in Nis, I hope I said that right, Serbia, transforming the historic fortress into a monumental projection canvas. 15 animations from participants created will be projected onto the walls. Animations. Time bending or looping. Okay, interesting. And there's the reference image. I mean, 5 days on this one, guys. So download the image and make something cool. They have got a brief. There's one. Put aliens on it, why not? Interesting. Oh, there you go. If you're interested in entering a little competition, there's a little competition running on the old Comfy UI blog. All you have to do is do something cool with this JPEG, basically, is what they're saying. It's a pretty sweet little deal. I think I'll post that up in the old Discord. Do we have a section for this? Chuck it in there. There is a prize. A prize exists. Good times. So yeah, Zanelli is here. I have downloaded the file for that, but I haven't started yet. Be interesting to see what you come up with. Be sure to share it with us too. 10 p.m. December 6th. PST. That's all of it. That's all of it. So that's cool. DGX Spark. Onboarding with Comfy UI. Troubleshooting inconsistent guides, but praising its node-based flexibility. That's a bit of a burn. Yeah, Z-Image is truly awesome. We're going to be messing around with that in a bit, hopefully. I wonder if my Comfy UI is back. Let's see if we can break it again. Ready? He's not happy because he needs more swap gigs. I'm not nice, and I didn't give him the swap. So anyway, like I said, often you can get the news before I've even read it, because I just check my tool now. I think I broke it though. I blocked a couple of API keys that I've been using for a long time, and I figure that must have been, that must have been vested. So, I think I'll just reactivate that one. Yes. That makes sense. But that means it's cost me like $12 for a month. And I already did a bunch of other stuff on that key. So yeah. This website's awesome. So yeah, like I said, there's a few articles missing today, but that's because I was reallocating my keys and I accidentally disabled the key for the news site. Good evening, Mr. Dragon. Welcome to the show. So yeah, like I said, all of the news that I would be looking for is already here. Whoa. Objection! Everyone's getting sued, guys. What? A third-party law firm tried to trick authors out of their share of a $1.5 billion settlement. Man, are they planning on splitting that down? 1.5 billion split down against how many? That's interesting. It's like everybody gets $5. You all get $100. That's funny. Anyway. It immediately seppuku'd. Yeah, we're gonna have to sort that out. Poor guy. Watchdog's working overtime right now. It's all because, by the way, I've got no hard drive space. So let's sort that out right now. I hope you're all having a good evening. More news is up on Vestig if you want to read it. Okay. So let's see. If I go to... Hello, Zeus. Welcome to the show. Glad you could join us. So yeah, looking at some of the images we were getting out of the Z Turbo model. Considering... And this is a trained LoRa. Some of these are actually really good, and it's because I trained a mix of HD, empty corridors for regularization, and like a bunch of like the actual model that trained the model. Is so funny. It's like a bit of a hybrid. We went through it yesterday. Check out episode 299 if you want to see the breakdown of training 3 data sets at once to make an even better model. Couple of tips for the workflow, but these are actually stunning. So I'd like to make some space which won't take long. They're actually really good. Really good. And we haven't even really done much. I've just been using an auto double agent. The double agent. But it's got the character. It's got consistent suit. That was the thing I was most impressed by. Even the outfit is consistent, which has never been the case. There is the occasional missing finger, but it's quite rare. Yo, Dragon says, I just overstepped in the general, so... Oh, okay. Hey, don't worry about it, Dragon. I haven't even seen, so don't worry about it. There was a funny thing that happened when I was making the images, though, and I think it's because I had the Sharona enhancer running, but it was switching the tag from Sharona to Thora, and then so some of them she's wearing like shorts and the other outfit. But I thought these all came out really nice. And like I said, it's quick. It's like 7 seconds per image. 50, I think it was like 1790 something by 1000. You only need 8 gigabytes to run it. I mean, it'll use more system RAM than that. I think someone said they were reporting 24 gigabytes of system RAM, right? But the VRAM component was very low, like 8 gigs with Jajuf. I think it's 12 with BF16. We were going to try out that tonight. Basically, I've just been testing out the various epochs, which is how I've been refining the workflow. Can you get 2 Lauras to stack? Well, this is the thing. The way I train my Lauras, I don't need to stack them. So you know what I mean? Because if I have a character Laura, she's the character. Nobody else needs to be consistent. And she has her art style and world. So I've trained the background images without her. And I've trained some like HD upscales as well. So you put that all together and you get a really consistent model which can do a lot. So I rarely need to, unless I'm mixing them. You've been using BF16 cast down to Q8 for faster loading. Nice. I just had the Q8 Jajuf, but to be honest, I have seen some quality loss. Oh, and there's a new sampler. Flow match. I did a workflow. There's a new scheduler. Sorry, flow match Euler discrete scheduler. Okay. So this is like a custom node, but it claims to be able to make even better images. Because to be honest, it uses FlowMatch to do the previews in the trainer, and Comfy UI doesn't actually have FlowMatch, or I couldn't find it. So, I mean, let me have a check here. Yeah, look, see, this is a experimental alt, but we're using this one again, right? I think you've all seen these before, but the point is, like, normally you don't get the flow match option, is what I'm saying. Anyway, it tries to implement flow match. So this is called Euler discrete scheduler. Alright. And I would be testing it out right now, but I keep blowing my Comfy up because I got no hard drive space again. That's on me. I wonder if I could just quickly delete something. Let me just check right here. Steam is usually a good place to start, you know what I'm saying? Thing is, I put all my games on a different hard drive, so they're probably not on C. Yeah, actually, there's no games on here anymore. They've all been deleted now. That can't be right. Yep, they've all been deleted. And I bet this one isn't even on the machine. Uninstall it. It's not even in the right place anyway. So, anyway, back to what we were talking about. Z Turbo. So what I did was I have a double agent workflow, which is my current favorite. So this is now my current favorite way of doing it. So what you have is you have the T2I base ENH. So you can make this LoRa aware. So if you have a LoRa, you can train the LoRa to be one of the, you take this and then you take your caption list and you say, make me a new one that uses all of those captions. It's very easy to do. And then what you actually have... Wait, have I... Oh, no. This isn't... Ooh. Ha. Okay. That's annoying. I don't know where it is. I've lost the tab. Great. Anyway. They all look the same, but they're not. One of them has a folded down, and that's the one I was using. So God knows what's happened now. But let me just explain where I'm going with this. The model sampling flux. Plug that in before your K-sampler. It seems to make nicer images. And I was just using 8 steps, not 9. I mean, I know it's like not really a big difference, but I suppose it is a difference. But anyway, what we do is we have the 2 agents. One of them does E and H, so I have the prompt list that it was trained on, right? All of the prompts that it was trained on are here. So then I'm running my LoRa, which was 2,500 steps, turned out to be the best for this particular run. And then I'm using OpenRouter with Sonic 4.5 to do... It's got T2i base ENH, so it's just going to do as best it can to enhance, right? I mean, I could have used any one of the Thora ones I have, but generically you just use that. It's going to enhance it, and hopefully if you have a valid key, you'll see you're going to see the correct thing there. And then I use my JSON Direct expert to turn that into JSON, and the JSON gets prompted. And usually it looks something like this. Okay, can't see all of it, but it looks something like that. And then it makes the image. And like I say, it's very quick. And we made an upscale for it, which is nice. I've also got the structured JSON, like the manual. So it's possible to make the JSON structure just with a bunch of nodes like this. Anyway. Oh, it's missing one. There's a color node. Color grading? No. Color palette? Yeah, it's that one. So you can have hex codes and put them into the color palette there. So there's actually another one which it was missing. Anyway. So yeah, as you can see, Q8 GGUF. Right? But to be honest, what I wanted to do was swap this out because I do have the BF16 and it's not very big, so it's sort of like, well, you may as well just run the BF16. You know? You can downcast it, sure, but just run it. I think it's 12 gigabytes. I should be okay. Well, what I won't be though, because we need to do that thing which keeps coming up. I need to get Scout, clean out my downloads folder real quick. Just basically cast it back into the void and hope my NAS doesn't run out. I probably need to buy another hard drive for it, I don't know. So let's see, if we just go terminal style, and it'll be Python Scout 2. Okay, so the default path is that, so yeah, we're going to use what was there. And then that is where I want it to go. It's like, it makes it easy for me. Try your pip cache purge I just gave you. Oh, what an excellent idea. Do you know what else I want? I want a Hugging Face cache purge. That'd save me. I'm tempted to just delete everything and then download it again, but what if there's stuff you can't get anymore? Oh, I need to finish this part. Yeah, so anyway, my Scout software, what it does is it flash copies everything to my NAS for me, but the best part is, and it deletes it, right? But some things it can't move because of permissions, but I gave it a deep freeze mode because normally it just sorts everything into folders by subdirectory. But I use deep freeze, so the folders get kept and the loose files get sorted. 191 files, yes. So we're going to let him Wow, he's going to have it done in no time. All right. So, Pip Cache Purge, you say? Let's have a look at this. General. Is that guy just spamming again? Is that the exact same? That's the exact same thing. He just said the exact same thing to us. Hang on. Wait a minute. If I just scroll up, is that literally the exact same? No, it is different. All right. Lol. It sounds like he's scamming, actually. It's funny. It's probably a bot. The guy in our general. Don't worry about it, Broken. You actually said what needed to be said. You didn't go too far at all. The guy just keeps spamming, hey man, I'm a full stack dev, I can make stuff. It's like, you came to the wrong place, man. We're like an art group here. We're not hiring. We do everything ourselves. Anyway. Zeus says, a purge is nothing. I'm re-downloading AMD GPU driver. Wow, okay. But yeah, Pip Cache Purge. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just trying to find you. You said you sent it to me. I'm not sure where you sent it to me. You said you gave it to me. Pip Cache Purge. All right, I'll do it. I guarantee you're right. I guarantee you're right, because I've never done it. Not even once. Let's try it. I can get Pip again. Oh, that's the sound of a Dorito. Okay, and while that's doing that, recycle bins and me. Only 55 gigabytes in the recycle bin. No big deal. And there was 27 gigabytes. What? There was 27 gigabytes in the Pip cache. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. So how are we looking now? That's 2 actions. What did we get? Scout's still running. Scout's finished as well. Okay. There's one last thing to do, which is the old Comfy UI. As you know, Comfy UI gets crusty, so I got a new one now. So let's shift the output folder, right? Oh, it's already gone. It's already gone. Okay. How are we looking? 113. All right, let's get it done. Ooh, cool. All right, she hasn't got the blue eyes, but that's okay. I'm going to start giving it a different prompt set in a minute. Yes, Thor action rushing. It hasn't been trained on that, but it will feature similar tags. So, 30 gigabytes in my Pip cache. Yeah, I know, man. Appreciate you. That was a good one, man. That was a win. It'd probably only work. It would probably only be that effective with someone like me. But hey, Pip Cache Purge, guys. Top tips from Dragon Diffusion UK. So it looks like this thing's going to work now and not crash all the time. Hell yeah, dude. See, we weren't getting this kind of quality, right? So, okay. If we've really fixed it, this will be the ultimate test. Because if it can do the upscale as well now, it's truly fixed. Because I always say that's my fault for not having enough hard drive space. And to be honest, I've only got 10% of the hard drive free, so I should do better than that. It crashed. God damn it. What a beast. Watch Dogs on the case. Alright. I will let Comfy restart itself and we can visit something else. Alright. So. Careless. Right, so there's something which I've just recently been working on called Careless Passport. You might have remembered me talking about it before. So Careless Passport is the passport manager. So when you open up a lot of my apps, you've got to put an API key in and it saves in the local browser storage. What I've effectively done is made this tool, which is going to be an option for all of my apps. So that way you don't need to put an API key in 30 times and then change it 30 times. You just need to put it in one place, sign in with a Google account, any Google account, doesn't matter. One that is yours, I guess. So I have eight API keys. As you can see, I got my OpenRouter, my Google, my Stability, 11 Labs, Replicate, Perplexity, OpenAI and Runware so far. Obviously the list doesn't end there, but they all use the same sort of format. API key, right? Now you can make your own. We'll put it in. You just give it the name, right? Name, key, thing. I suggest just uppercase, like it. Sometimes they specify what it should be, but if you don't know, just use the name of the thing, underscore in blocks, right? But yeah, it does need to be OpenRouter underscore API key. I think if you don't have this, a helper appears, but yeah, you can see an example there to show you. So yeah. And then effectively it's going to keep your keys. I put a note there. It's funny. I put the note of the date and then it automatically has the date. So I didn't even need to add that. But anyway, you can update it if you want. You can delete it if you want. It's just a simple, you know, you put the keys in like a password manager, I guess, but for AI API keys. So yeah, anyway, you put them all in here. I would suggest creating a special key for this and calling it Passport or something, you know. But anyway, no, that does work. Anyway, moving on. So what good is this? What good is this? Well, the best one I can show right now is the Hybrid Swarm. So Hybrid Swarm has been updated so that it uses the API Passport. So let's give it a blast and see it fail on the live demo. Okay. And there we go. It is now added. All right. You still obviously do all of the normal things, you know. Whoa, oh, I'm getting bombed. Comfy bombing. Okay. That just means he's restarted for me. Good boy, Watchdog, good boy. So, Grok 4 fast. So let's see if it works. Like as you can see, you know, there's no key here, right? It's not stored. It's just going to use the passport key, right? Hopefully. It worked earlier. Let's see if it still works. Why is the capital of France? Why is the capital of France? He did good. Let's dig into the why. Okay. So. Boom. So yeah, happy with that. Like I say, it's all working properly, and I'm going to be integrating it into more apps. So I think the full list currently is Splatoon, Scribe, Uno, Evo, Manager, Tutor, Draft, and Hybrid Swarm. Those are the first. What is that? 6, 7? Can't count. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the first 7 where it's actually working. Okay, there's a bunch more I've got to do, but I did them today. So we got 7 of them integrated with the passport. Let's open that as well. We can have some fun with that too. So let's do some Z image training, guys. I think what we'll do is we'll take the one I normally take is not there. So normally I go with the 6000. There's one. Well, not that one. 96 gigabytes. I bet you could have some fun with that. So yeah, I'll go with the RTX 6000 Ada. It's definitely overkill. Do you know what? Let's try it on the 4090 and see how quick it is. Because the thing is, it's not really much difference. You see what I mean? I think I'll get away with it. Alright, cool. So I'm not even going to have a storage for this. It's going to run while it's training and then it's done. Okay, so as you can see when you boot it up, if you check the logs, you can see it's downloading. When it's finished downloading, we can go to connect, and the default password is password. After that point, we're going to need a data set. Luckily, I'll have plenty that I have made earlier. So I wonder, which one should we train? What about Empire? We haven't done Empire. Don't I have a new one of that though? I feel like that's an ancient Empire. I need the latest one. Empire Rev 2. Blockhead Emissary, good. I mean... they don't have blockheads yet. Right, okay. Otherwise, they're pretty good, but they don't have blockheads. Lol. Emissary is source. Oh, yeah. That's a concept. But these ones were good. Yeah, that's pretty funky. Alright. Yeah, that's super funky. Okay, so what I'll do... okay. Where's my thing? Lovable. Lovable. I like Lovable. You should like Lovable too. I'm sure it'll get replaced one day, but it's pretty good. And actually, for the next 5 days, they're using Opus 4.5 in their planning feature, so it's pretty good. And there's a saving there too. What's that, Sanelli? 435 gigabytes. That's not bad, not bad. Yeah. You got a 6000 Ada? Yeah, I would have one, but I need to build a whole new machine for it. Anyway. So where's my Laura Trainer? Top secret. Not really. So, yeah, that's the only one it really needs. Yeah. So, drop a zip file containing images. Okay, cool. Right. So let's just zip these up real quick. Oi, I need a zip. Big Jaguar. I just want to boost the model a little bit. So basically I'm going to use the same Empire tag. Oh wait, it's 3MP1R3. That's the Empire tag, Empire style. And it's going to be prefix mode. Wait. No. We'll use context mode for these ones. Yes. Is there anything else I need? No, it's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Alright, cool. Build your own tools, guys. So yeah, as long as it doesn't break, I'll get what I need out of this real pretty fast. Okay, cool. So did he fail any of them? I like to just check. Sometimes he's like, oh, I saw a person, I'm not doing it. Okay, that's pretty good. Empire style. Yep, I'm happy with that. Now, obviously, if I wanted to do like, you know, various different things like MBG and changing the colors, and yeah, I'm happy with that though. So I'm gonna call this Empire Part 1. 25 images. That's all it is. Now, normally you could take on and you can carry on. There's like a... Anyway, training, right? But we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're just going to take the images. Maybe start again, actually. Yeah. Do another one. Start again. Just refresh it. And it's gone. Oof. It's intentional. Okay. So I got my initial captions, right? So let's check on the pod, right? So the pod has... Yeah, it's got to be finished. Go to connect. And then what have we got? We got port 865. So let's give it a go. Oh, wait. Am I too soon? I think I was actually too soon. Let's go back. Wait. Oh no. Something went wrong. Oh. Please update your driver. Why have they broken it? Look at this. They broke it. Image up to date. Error starting container. Failed to create task for container. CUDA 12.8 or above. Since when? Okay, so it worked yesterday and it doesn't work now. Isn't that fun? Why would they do this? Why you do this? Okay, stop. Stop. Let's see if the pod I already had is also screwed. Pods with 0 GPUs. What are you talking? Oh dear. Edit. This has got no GPUs. What's the point of that? I could do that at home. We have so much fun. You need the newest diffusers. I don't need anything. The guy that owns this pod does. Ostris, I guess. Yes. Maybe you just can't do it on the 4090 for their image. Maybe. Because remember, I did pick a 4090. I knew I should have just gone with the Ada. See, look, it says Ada right there. What are you talking about? Pods with 0 GPUs. Why do I have 0 GPUs? So, wait and retry, terminate and redeploy. Right, okay, alright. Let's terminate and redeploy. Oh no! Let's just terminate them both. Right. Now, where were we? There we go. Configure. How about I actually pick a better GPU? See if that one's already been, you know what I mean? It might be something like that, so I'm not going to start going crazy. They reallocated my GPU, sniff. Probably because I left it idle for too long. Mucking about. So anyway, I have my captions. So what else? So we have Empire Style, which is already captioned and has a bunch of cool stuff in it. How big are they? Don't know. It's not showing me anymore. Windows. They are 1344. Right, so 1K. All right. So if I say that folder, let's say Empire Z Turbo, and I'll put that in there. And then go to the downloads, grab this one as well. And then unzip it because I need to do that myself. There we go. Right, and then if I raid my Comfy archive and do another captioning round, because I think in the latest WAN, in WAN 22, I should have a bunch of Empire stuff. Yep, there it is. Empire Geiger, Empire 1 Redux, and there's 1A. So what do we got here? Nothing much there. It's very samey. Very samey. Nah. 1A. Now that's better. Now that's the classic. So, right. Okay. Make a temp. Right, now what else can I get? Nope. Nope. Empire Brutal. Yeah, cool. Yeah. These are gonna go in. Some of these these look great. Right, there's 32 of those. So I guess curation is a little curation might be a good idea. There's probably like loads more as well, but let's just grab a couple of these and see what we can pull out of it. So yeah. Oh. Spicy. It's got a lot of like creative spice in there. It's like pulling from all kinds of weird different stuff. There's a bit of Geiger in there. There's like brutalist stuff. What the hell? No stormtroopers. Shame because we got this crazy thing in the background, but oh well. No stormtroopers. He'll get confused. Oh my god. The guns are behind them. That's alright. Giant crystals. That's just Warhammer 40k, man. This is a Sea Dream, I think these came from. Sea Dream 4. Yeah, they're just stormtroopers as well. It's just 40k. Wow, like invisible guns. Stormtroopers and stuff. Guns are all over the place. Wow, don't know what that is, but it looks cool. Keeping it. They got spines on their chests. That is a very interesting gun. They look like gummies. Okay. It's an interesting little spread. There's also Empire API. So, yes. What are you talking about? This might be harmful. They're like, slow down. Is he going to say it every time? Classic. Got to protect me from myself. Yes. So from 09 down. 09 to 16 are good. Yeah. Yeah. What? Don't worry about it. The background is good. I'm not so sure about whatever that is. So, yeah. Zip it up. Hopefully my pod isn't broken this time. No. Where'd the folder go? Zip. Yeah. There we go. Same tag. 3 and 3 1 R3. And I reckon this one will go prefix mode. Okay. Let's check the pod. So I'll actually make sure it did 100% this time. I just kind of didn't last time. Up to date, yeah. So this pod didn't work with the 4090, but it works with the 6000, which is what I used before. So you go to connect 8675, hit the HTTP service link, and then it should ask me to log in. The default is written here. You don't really need to remember it. It's written right there. Port password. And we're in. And this would be the Ostris AI Toolkit Trainer. So let's just get this. Let me just make sure it did actually caption everything. Oh, and error. See, cheeky. We came prepared. So yeah. We can add the other stuff though. So the first thing we're going to do is go to data sets. I'm going to say new data set. I'm going to say Empire Part 1. Okay. And then we'll go to our folder. And we go to Empire Part 1. Click and drag the lot. Text files and images. Give it a second to update. Meanwhile, I'm just going to try and get the last couple of captions that we're missing here. Oh boy. There we go. You can edit them here if you want. chuck out any that maybe you don't want. So like I think that one's quite confusing. Let's just get rid of that one. Let's just give it a quick scan. See if there's any yeah, this is going to be a cool vibe as long as I can not confuse it too much. Yeah, it's got some really cool concepts in there. And it's actually the same images, you know what I mean? So it's aligned quite nicely. Alright, so that's dataset part 1. So then obviously we're going to make dataset part 2. Empire style, yes. Yep. So then obviously we'll go up. Empire style, another one we made earlier. Copy drag that in there. While it's doing that, just get back to my captioning. Have we got any other missing ones? Is that the last one? Yeah, that's the last one. Alright, we can save that. And this will be Empire PT3. Now the difference is that these ones are a little bit larger. So let's copy that out of there. Okay. Unpacking. Right. So, yeah. Now these ones are bigger, right? So there's a reason I'm doing it in pieces. So these are bigger, 3000 by 1200, right? Yeah, they qualify. That's 21:9. What about this one? Yeah, that's 21:9. So, when we create the next data set, the third data set, let's just have a quick look at these as well. Oh, it's struggling. Makes you wonder, is there a problem with those images? Or are we just lagging? Oh my goodness, there's quite a few of them, guys. They're all good. I already curated this, clearly. Although we've got a couple that don't load. I'm just going to get rid of them. I'm not going to risk it. Didn't go away. Uh-oh. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Okay, sorted. Alright, I don't know what that was about, but glitches in the matrix. So we now have 2 data sets, so we need to get our third in, don't we? And they're all different sizes, see? Okay. I've got so many more images, I just want to put this together for you guys. So we've got a full demo. Start to finish is always easy to follow. And you can caption your images anywhere, anyhow. I'm sure you have your own methods. I'll use my tool. Okay. Probably again, it might see the light of day, we'll see. I got a lot to work on. But yeah, the pod is relatively cheap, I found. You can just let it run. This interface is really nice. The only thing I would say is I didn't add any regularization data because I haven't got any, Empire style scenes, just scenes that don't have the soldiers in, right? That's the idea anyway. But I'm going to take advantage of this new idea just basically to just show you can have like this set, this is part 3, these will be trained at higher resolution. So it should work nicely. I mean, maybe, you could say I could use, oh, that's a good experiment actually. I'm going to use the other ones as regularization. Ooh. What would that? That's a good experiment. All right, cool. So let's go straight for the actual thing. We've got our data sets in place, so we can go new job. I'm going to call it Empire Z. Empire Z. VO. Because we're probably going to do is a couple times. So generally you want to put your trigger word in here. 3MP 1R3, and that's obviously in the captions as well. You know, it's already in there. You could, I haven't tried it, but rank 64 might give you more quality at the expense of a larger LoRa. But at the moment it's 3232 from what I can tell. It seems like it's actually LOKR, LOKR LoRa, which is doing 3232 with 1616. Do not quantize down. Turn it off at float 8. Turn it off float 8. Oh, don't worry, mate. There's no problem anymore. I had no hard drive. Remember? Anyway, we're doing training right now. I'm not going to change anything. I'm not going to change anything. Like I said, this works great, so there's no need. The only thing I do is there's a couple of tweaks. So the tweaks I do are save every 500 so that you're not saving loads of checkpoints. You don't need to save every 250 really. And the cache text embeddings and quantization training. I just use the default. Turn it off float 8. I have the RAM, so none. You reckon I should just do none? I'd not even tried that, to be honest. Repeat, you can tell me in the chat if this is what you meant, because if it is, we'll give it a blast, you know? Because if it trains better, it already trains great. It trained great at float 8. It was amazing. So anyway, you can tell me if that's what you mean. Yeah, good, do it none. All right, nice. We'll do that. So 3,000 steps, add and wait bit. Sigmoid, I changed to sigmoid, and I use cache text embeddings. That's it. Right, so then we get to the dataset section. That's the fun part. So I always cache my latents, no matter what. Now obviously we've got Empire style. I might use that as regularization for fun. We'll check the sizes of those images in a second, and then for what is it, Empire Part 1, yeah, that's the same, and then Empire Part 3, but then this one will get not these two but these two. Am I in the way? Yeah. So 1280 and 1536. So basically put my high res Super HD images that are tagged in with higher, so we're only going to train, so they only go in the high res buckets, and then the rest of it low res buckets, and then I'm going to use this as regularization. I'm just going to check what size they actually were. I swear I used to tell you how big they were when you mouse over, but it's gone. Must be an update feature. So yeah, PT3, these are 3024 by 1296. So big, they're bigger than what we're going to, but that's okay. It's okay. And then Part 1, these are Jaguar Flux. That's Flux Jaguar. So I bet they will be 1K. Oh, I'm wrong. They're upscales. Oh. 1664 by 2688. So actually they could actually be big boys as well. Regularization big boys. That's crazy. Wait, I got it the wrong way around. It's that one there. That one's definitely that. I know I already know they are 1K. I didn't realize that this one was going to be big. Okay, hey man, it's all in the goose. So, alright. So we're going to sample every 500. And it's going to be a 1024 by 1024. We're using the Flowmatch sampler with 1 scale and 8 steps. The default's actually 9 in the workflows, but it works nice. So, and then it's going to show a bunch of prompts. So we're going to have to change those. Those are no good. Luckily we got plenty. What's this? The file you're trying to preview could harm your computer. God, Windows is such a whiner. Right. Let's give it some test prompts. I just got to copy them in, guys. It won't take me a second. I'm literally just looking at, the images that we're training on and then grabbing a caption. Like, yeah, or maybe we take that one. Chuck a few things in there. I usually do 4 straight out the set and then 4 that are just like nothing to do with it to see how it deals with that. But we've got 3 data sets, so I figure we do 2 from each. Okay, so now I need to get... Oh my goodness. There we go. Right. Part 3, so then style. They're all very cool. Where are we? Yep. Get one more. Use the classic. A rifleman. Okay. And then for the end of it, much easier, we just do Empire style hipster man with a beard, and then photo of a Empire style soldier, I guess. I could help him along a little bit. And then I do want to actually we'll get rid of that. It's better to do this one. Empire style soldier holding a sign. I want to make sure I don't break the text. Do you know what I mean? It's a good thing to have in there because sometimes you can see you're overtraining because the text don't work no more. It's a good one. Anyway, pull that out. So I want 8 test prompts basically. There we go. Sound. Looks good. So just double check everything is nice. Just double check you're like happy with that. Okay. I'm going to do a bit of an experiment with regularization of a different style because these are much more detailed and heavily curated, different captions, but these are the same thing. It's an interesting one. We've not tried that. And then also, again, just to recap, Sigmoid, and we're using none this time, so that should be interesting. So once you're done, create job. Yeah, less images, less is more. When you're curating, less is more, 100%. It's always worth the effort for curation. So we've got our job. We can see our GPU is ready to rock. So let's hit the big play button. And hopefully it doesn't like explode. There we go. And off he runs. Okay. So while it's doing that, let's have a quick look at this workflow. Hey, there it is. That's the workflow I was looking for. How strange. It's like not the right workflow. Oh, it's overwritten it for some reason. That's annoying, isn't it? Well, I found the workflow I was looking for anyway, so let's see if we can destroy the thing. So I'm using Thora Actions Rushing with the Thora LoRa for Z-Image Turbo. It looks like the API is working now. So that would be an example of the prompt that's coming out of the ENH. All right. KZK woman, who's that? Uh-oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. Okay. Prompt swap. Oh, that's not good. Unable to find something and it crashed. Something to do with a VAE. No logs. Huh. LoRa key not loaded. Huh. How strange. That's funny. Do you know that feeling when it worked and then it breaks the next day? I gotta love it. Alright, well, we'll just let it figure itself out. Not put it on instant mode. So yeah, how about I block that out? Anyway, what was I doing? I was gonna say KCK, was it? Or KZK will become Thora. That's all I needed. In fact, let's put it the other way round and then you can actually see that it's working. Smart. Okay. Waiting for it to reboot. Good times. Look at this, see? Check the buckets out. It's very cool. So as you can see, he's detected the sizes of the images from the various data sets and then reorganized them all for me. So looking at each different part, organizing them all into different sizes for me, like I say. So it's going to give me like a real nice spread. There you go, LoRa network 3232, but it also does convolution rank 1616. So that's very nice, very nice. Embeddings cache to disk. We don't need the text encoder anymore, so that's the embeddings. So it might actually start training. It's probably going to do a first round of batch images for us, like the samples. It's very cool. I love this UI. It's very cool. We're going to get bombed in a minute. Look, Comfy UI is about to bust. It's going to pop out. Oh, here we go. So we're going to get images when it hasn't trained anything. So that's really nice because you get like a ground zero. Yeah, we got bombed. It'll be interesting too because it's going to try and interpret my prompts and we'll see what it actually makes without any training. Which is kind of interesting. I always love to see that. Now I know I'm overdue for coffee time, boys and girls, but all things come to those who wait. Aha, this is really funny. Okay, so we've got Soldier holding a sign. Yeah? We have man making a table, making a chair with a beard. Hipster man with beard building a chair. We have rifleman, crusade scene. Yeah. We have illustration of soldier. 2 robots, weathered armor. What's this? A group of robotic soldiers marching. Futuristic figure clad in elaborate armor. And finally, you know, the masked men. Alright, so like I said, every 500 steps it's going to make me a new run of those 8 images. If you've done training before, I'm sure you're familiar with this. We can download them all at the end, which is nice. We have a copy of the config file if we need to share it, which is nice. But mostly I just go and do something else and keep an eye on this. So as you can see, we've done 17 steps. Alright. Now looking at it, GPU load is full, but the memory is at 21. Now I kept my eye on this while I was doing the training, and sometimes it would break in over 25. So you know what I mean? It depends what settings, what images you're using. But you might be able to get it inside 24. As we just showed, when we used the 4090 pod, it didn't have the correct CUDA. So, you know, if you just save yourself the trouble, I think it's 10 cents difference in price. Yeah, it's not a huge difference in price anyway. Takes about an hour and a half, I find. And that's with a decent sized data set, you know. Smaller data sets train faster. I can't really make any changes to the training script. It looks solid. You don't, you know, 3000 at the learning rate with atom weight, and I just use sigmoid. That's the only thing I change from the normal default. So yeah, off it runs. We'll check back on this in a minute. It does say, look, hour and a half. Probably is what it'll be. If you want to see what the results were, come and check out the Discord later. We always do a little after show. So, all right. Should we see if we are blowing up the universe or if it's actually making pictures again? Right. So please, just make one picture for me. Do it for me, Comfy. Let's see, what are we doing for sizes here? We're doing Quen 16:9. We're not really asking for anything outrageous. Right, and while I wait to see if this destroys itself, I think it's time for me to go get coffee. We're going to use the classic, and you're going to be introducing some Christmas themed ones over the next couple of days, so watch out for that. But for now, it's classic coffee time. Don't miss it when it's gone. Just push it down. Just sit on the bonnet. God knows. Universal. Turbo Dorito. Oh no! He destroyed himself. Get was unable to find an engine to execute this. Oh dear. Something's not happy. The VAE is not happy today. This is strange because I haven't actually done anything. What the heck is going on? Comfy's knackered. Knackered. Comfy's knackered. Right. Whoa. Let's take it back. Welcome, welcome. We're back. We're destroying a Comfy UI somehow. Outdated APIs. I don't know. So it's destroying itself. Okay, so at least I can move the nodes again. I wonder what's happening here. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to cut this out and just put the prompt straight in, just to make this simpler. There, just put it straight in. So it's complaining about the VAE. Is it, do you reckon it's that new node I have installed? The flow match. Do you know what? I'm just going to disable it because it keeps happening. It's the last thing I did. So let's see, EULA. You want to go installed. EULA flow match, disable. Yeah. I know you've done it. Right, let's just restart. Yeah. How's Ostrus doing? 172 steps already. Not bad. Not bad. So anyway, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm now running Plain Void 3.1 or something, 3.2.1 or something. We've got a whole load of updates. I haven't had time to load it up with all the media. The desk is the only thing I had time to add today. Because it was like reinstalling it all and everything. Yeah, but it's got loads of cool features. Like I said, I can like change the scene. I can like, here, Steve. Where are you, Steve? Steve. All right, look at me. Okay, bring it in. Bring in the camera up. Right like that. A little bit lower. There we go. So yeah. But let me show you guys. That's what you can't see. So there's a whole bunch of additional stuff. So preset stances and stuff. Can I still stand up? Yeah. Oh, it's glitchy. Look at that glitch. If I wait long enough, I'll be standing. No, they don't line up. But yeah, sitting down is more reliable. I kind of made it for this, you know. But I think I added a couple of other things. So I can turn off the desk and I can turn myself off. I think. Oh, that's what's happening. It's not a glitch. It's because it's the same button. I see what's happening now. All right. So anyway, enough of the madness. Oh yeah, that was right. The other thing was this. So it used to have a mad FOV. So I fixed the FOV, and now I don't like warp around the screen so bad. Anyway. Oh. Yeah, and it's got like a mad prop system and everything. Alright, so yeah, it's working nicer anyway. This is like, see how it's flat when I turn? I put myself over here, I'm not like getting skewed. But anyway, I'm enjoying it. Bring it back, Steve. Put me back in the corner. Hopefully I'm not too small. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. Yeah, we could have all kinds of stuff on the desk. You never even know. Maybe I might put in Easter eggs, because the thing is, I could make a new desk every day if I wanted. You know, it's kind of nice. I'm planning on putting some stuff behind it and getting some decorations, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I got a bunch of stuff. Anyway, let's get back to what we were looking at, shall we? Did I actually change the focus? No, I need to get off that. Yeah, just in case Steve sneezes on the camera again. So we'll be at 227. No new samples yet, unfortunately. Right, apparently we're back in business. Let's check it out. Should we be brave and use the proper one, not the Jajuff? Yes, let's do that. Where is it? No. Do you know, I've managed to type the one thing that you shouldn't... Yeah, there you go. Should have typed load first. Put that there, go with... There it is. Okay, let's see if we can break it again. I don't know why it keeps breaking, actually. It's kind of funny. We'll leave this on. There's no way that'll work. Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, paging file is too small. Are you serious? How? I even went to great lengths to make sure that there was space. 112 gigabytes isn't enough space. Yo. But it's running now. Huh? I can see it running. He's like, you don't have enough space. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Okay, maybe I don't have enough space. Yo. You tried to... Nope. Okay, right, so... Whoa. Comfy's glitching out, guys. Oh my god. It's... Yeah. This is a new one. All right. God damn it. I had to get my watchdog to kick it. So what's it saying? Your page file is massive. Might need to manually shrink down the other drives. Yeah, you might be right. Pain in the ass. Stop hijacking me, guy. I need to do stuff over here. It reckons it's back up again. It seems to have changed though. Yeah, it's changed. It's a different workflow now. That's weird. That is so weird. See, this was collapsed. That's how I know. But it's like somehow gone back in time. Okay, that's fun. Yeah, because look, the last prompt that was run was Thora. We're not... It didn't do that though. I had all of this turned off. Nope. Nope. See what I mean? It's kind of mental. Ah, was it this one? It must have been that one. Right, so it just keeps opening endless tabs. Alright, cool. So if I turn this off. Oh, you can't. Okay. We're having fun with Comfy, guys. Run Comfy UI from Docker. Ugh. Yeah, sounds like a good idea until you need to change something. If I turn that off. And I need to change stuff all the time. That's my trouble. Okay, Z-Image Turbo QA. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to move on and assume that something's horribly, horribly wrong. Because it was working fine. I got loads of images. And, yeah. If it keeps complaining about the VAE, we have the correct VAE. No, dude, what? It just crashed Chrome entirely. Chrome's dead. Chrome's dead. Let me look at my memory situation here. What's going on? Barely even used the GPU. Barely even used that. CPU, barely. Memory, barely. Do you know what I mean? What? Problem? Disk O, D, 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 C. Capacity. Okay, well, wait, what? The prompt, huh? Okay. Server is not responding. Well, at least it's a good test for the watchdog, I'll say that much. I'll keep this up or open so you can monitor that. But, yeah, that's fun. Killed all of my browsers. God damn it. Yep, we'll have all of those back, please. It's like, oh no, you got too many tabs open. Yeah, probably. $356. Right. refresh. So apparently the server's still up. I mean, apparently it's still up. All right. Maybe it was just insano Google Chrome problems. Yeah, it's still running, look. We just got a prompt return. To be fair, it did look like it was Chrome because it kept going grey screen for no reason. So let's see what happens now. Are we still going to get the VAE problem? Like I said, nothing's changed, so it's very strange. There you go, it's working now. How weird is that? So what was it that I actually had to do to fix that? That's really funny. Pretty much didn't do anything. Works now. Okay, well anyway, so what I was trying to do was that earlier. Wouldn't it be funny if it turns out that the upscaler is working as well now? I tempt fate. It's been doing nothing but crash for the whole stream, so, you know, now it's working. It's my job to break it again. All right. Okay, cool. It's making Thoras in various different situations. So the next one, it's going to try and upscale. I'm taking bets. Yeah, Comfy UI becoming self-aware and deciding you've had enough. It's time at the bar, mate. You've had enough. It's a bit all over the place, though. The style keeps changing. Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh, dead. Oh, No images found in API response. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not making images. Yeah, it's fine. It's normal. So loaded completely, did the thing, loaded partially, dead. Oh no. He's already gone into the 2-minute cooldown. There's a grace period, just in case the crash was you just doing an update. Isn't that weird? It's very difficult to be like, what's the cause? To be honest. 411 steps. 22.4 gigabytes, look now. You're gonna, yeah, force a mask into Z image and then into feedback. Oh, it's working. So Nelly's having fun with Z image as well. It's a great model. Basically, I think I just need to make more space, guys. If I'm completely honest, you know, I mean, it was fine to run with that much, but maybe I need more. It's, you know, it is what it is. It likes having a big page file to play with, so ooh, yeah. Do you know what, I saw the size of that spike just before it went off the edge of the screen there. Yeah, I got a hard drive bottleneck. Oh no, it's still unhealthy. Five seconds. We'll let him do it. So usually by the time I've done messing around, it's just figured it out by itself, so I'm not too fussed. Oh, restart is coming. And there it is. And we're back. Let's crash it again. Let's go. What I'll do, obviously, is I'll slim down what's on my machine tonight. I'll delete a bunch of stuff. I'm going to be adding a bunch of assets to the stream machine anyway, so I'll do that after the show. But it is kind of funny because it's sort of like we didn't have any of these problems on day one. I haven't really filled up the hard drive anymore, you know, than it was. But there's no point speculating. All I know is if I make enough hard drive space, all the problems go away. It is a brand new installation of Comfy from like about less than a week ago, so I can't really say that it's like toasted, a toasted environment or anything. Yeah, just making her run through the thing. Okay. Seems to be making another image. I don't remember making two. The heck? What's going on? It's like it's still on instant mode. Yeah, look. It's still on instant mode, but it's not connected to the... What the heck? What the heck's going on? It's working, but I'm not getting anything. There's the thing. It's making the images. Wait. Is it... Hang on, I know what it is. It's this. What? But wait, it crashed. Didn't it crash? I'm so confused. Right. Just when I thought I'd seen everything. So Comfy UI crashed, but it didn't stop generating images. I've never seen that before. So did it really crash? Did it really crash at all? It's quite confusing. I mean, it's clearly still making images. I must have just forgotten that I hit that button or something. I don't know. I thought... I don't know what I thought. Comfy's trying to confuse me big time. Alright, so she's running from explosions. That's usually a good one. The hardest one, though, is actually a different one. I can't interact with this. Something funky is definitely going down. Let's refresh this. Okay. Change it to Thor shooting. Oh, what it's trying to do. There we go. It stopped now. Right, fixed it. Shooting directly, holding gun, sneaking. Spy suit is usually a good one. There's no fighting here. Okay. Do you guys need hex codes? Yeah, it was a bit weird because I definitely had the memory to run the full model, and it was like, you've run out of memory. I was like, wow. Don't know how that happened. Okay. Slightly different haircut than usual. It's probably the variation. Let's use a proper Thora E&H. So, let's go with dynamic. Did I bypass all of this stuff? I remember doing that one time. No, I did not. Okay. Must have been one of the additional comfies that got bumped out. It's good quality though. Yeah. It seems to have latched on to one image which had the white element in her character design. There's like one image that's like that. But these are very dynamic. You wouldn't normally get this sort of a shot. Yeah, that is dynamic, yeah. That's the dynamic E&H. We've got the epic E&H as well. There's a whole bunch of them. I think you could also make this better, but I'm waiting for an IP adapter. I'm hoping there's going to be an IP adapter. Because if there is, then we could put a character reference into the LLMs and into the input. You know, at the moment it's just image to image. It's not like Context or Banana, which has essentially got like a very advanced IP adapter. Oh yeah, that's right. I also started using the open router nodes again, mostly because you don't have to wait forever. The GPT-5 stuff that comes in the Comfy Cloud, it's nice, but sometimes you can wait a very long time for a response, and so it makes me not want to use it as much. Yeah. But that runs for just about any job on the Comfy Cloud. I hope it gets faster. I enjoy using it, but sometimes you don't want to be in a queue just to resize an image or something, which often is what you're using it for. Okay. That's not anime. That's not anime. That's not anime at all. $500 steps. So let's see how it's doing on the first run. So that's definitely more like, you know, it's going towards it already. Okay, the Empress. Okay, still a bit 240k. Isn't it interesting how the things changed? That is actually getting very close. I don't know why he's got a Mac, like a Mac for a head, but that guy's barely changed. Same for that one. Can still spell though. But yeah, it's definitely going in the right direction. Going from that to that is a lot better. Yeah. So yeah, see you in like another 8 epochs or whatever. So yeah, it's good. I highly recommend it. Super easy. Looking at the cost, it was, what are we at, $23.49? Is that correct? Is that valid? $23.29. So we spent like virtually nothing. It's 81 cents an hour at the moment for whatever, however I've got this set up. 80 cents, whatever, 81. Very cool. Very cool. So I did Sharona as well. So she's already trained. I'll see if I can find some outputs to show you guys. Yeah, and look, these are all upscaled. See what I mean? Like, so these are Z-Image Turbo upscales, and they're like 4096 by 2368. So I know the workflow works. I think I'm just having some system issues with my install. But these were all done from the LoRa. So you can see, like, there are some different epochs here, guys. So it's not like they're not all the last, they're not all the final one. So stuff like her shoes were the wrong color, you know. And the face gets better as well as you go through the epochs. But I trained it on the watercolor version of her this time. So, but it is the character. So you know, for all intents and purposes, yes, you can train your character in and it'll make it. Occasionally it goes off the rails, like, but for the most part. And the nice thing is you get access to a completely new set of data, because obviously all of the poses you're going to draw from are based on the weights of the model, and if you use a different base, you're going to get different shots. Basically. The faces aren't as good, but then again I could do a restore. I could upscale restore and using a pre-trained, and I could fix that. I'm not too bothered about that. Get some cool new locations as well, as the result of the whatever this new model is, what it's trained on. How many of these do I have? Lots. It's like brutalism. Okay. Yeah, we did like 24. Yeah. It's gone super photorealistic for some reason. The old Thor is coming out, because she was originally a photorealistic AI, you know. Yeah, I love the watercolor style. It's really nice. You just got to get that ink edging right. Styles are technically the Z-Image weakness, but it does a good job. Yeah, I think it did a good job, you know. For real. Yeah, look, she's just sort of like CGI now. She's got an extra arm. She's got a hand there on the gun, somehow. Just in case you were wondering, we don't use JSON. It's actually still fine. In a way, the double agent thing is like still experimental. So if I just I'll do one without. I'll still use the first one, but then just use the actual prompt, you know, because that was what we did before. Oh, it's anime now. Let's go for an epic or action. Okay, let's try action. It's trying to break out of the anime still. Now we get anime. Yeah, I see what you mean. So if I go back to the main Thora set that it was actually trained on, there we go, and there, and then I should, oh, that shouldn't be there. No enhancer. Okay. Yeah, see what I mean? It's like trained this white blouse, which I don't think I have, or seems like something from an anime character. She has the white blouse quite a lot. So I still think the training recipe could do with some work, but it is what it is. The model just came out, you know. It does make consistent character. Trouble is, consistent character, I'm not quite sure where some of these details come from. They are in the prompt. It says dark jacket, red accents, that is what it is. Anyway. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh yeah, now it's not broken. We should probably see if that experimental sampler is any good, right? Got a few minutes. See if we can get that done. See if we can get it done. What? We dumped it. Okay. We dumped it. But I've got a copy of it here. So there it is. Now that's busted, unfortunately, so we've got to rebuild it. Hopefully that's not busted now, but yeah. So we got a prompt. It's a low angle shot. Do you know what? Go like this, go like this, put it on a fixed seed. It's on a fixed seed, yeah. Like that, and then go. Failed. Good job. Okay. Try it now. Because I wanted to check out this new Flowmatch Euler Discrete Scheduler, which is now available as a custom node. Links are in the GitHub section on the Discord. Link for the Discord is in the description as well. So yeah, that is actually a much better image than what we had the first time. It's got the same weirdness to it. That looks like improper scaling option. Hang on a minute. No, that doesn't matter. 1792 by 1120. Interesting. That's close to what I was sending. Alright. Solved. Maybe. Same seed. Let's see what happens. It's not even the correct LoRa. Stop. Wait a minute. What was it trying to load? Wait a minute. There's no way. Surely it's going to fail at the VAE. It just didn't do anything. All right. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing there. So 2,500 on these. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't throw an error, but then the image didn't change, so I'm assuming it just doesn't load. That's okay. Okay, it's much more consistent with that, with this. Flow Match Euler Discrete gives you a lot more identity back. The backgrounds even look more like the artwork. So this is much more accurate to what she's supposed to look like, which is interesting. So, how about something like this? Let's do a little comparison here. Yeah, so we got sampler custom and a bunch of extra stuff. So, yeah. Whoa. Stay on there. That one goes there. Let's take the same. Positive, negative. Red image turbo. Using the flow match. Flow match, just like that. And the VAE. All right. Laura back on, please. Is it better or worse? Don't know. Worse. It's worse. Okay, there she is. She's doing the moves. Okay, cool. Uh-oh, forgot to... It's the same prompt. Oh no! Oh no! It looks great. Just listen. Just crop it like this and it's fine. You can't see that she's got an arm at the end of her leg. I haven't seen anything like that for a while. It probably is actually the result of some of my SDXL inputs that it's learned. Yeah, anime arms holding guns. Usually the wrong hand, yeah. Or just the wrong limb. It's interesting how different that is, though. I don't know which one is really worse. I mean, I like the look of that image. Different seeds. Yeah, the seeds are different. Okay. So how about we go with 1 and 1. Very cool, guys. Very cool. Ooh, see, I don't know. I mean, that's a pretty good, that looks great. And this one's got a bit of a weird arm. I don't know. Look, I appreciate this, and I'm always excited to see what people do. Like, this was literally built for this. It says so on the repo. And maybe there's some tweaks that need to be done here. You know what I mean? Maybe these aren't the best settings. Start at step 45. That doesn't seem right. And the base shift should probably be 1. And the max shift should just be 1. Shift 3 might be okay, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Because I found that once I put this on, everything was fine. You know? Because the nice thing about model sampling Flux is it has a width height input, so it's kind of, it knows how big the image is going to be. If that makes sense. Look, there are some problems, okay? Look at her hand. It's a bit weird. Her hand's a bit weird. But the face is correct. The background's the correct style. I mean... See, you might say that this is a better image, right? But my dataset doesn't contain a single example of a hood or a scarf. So even though you might think that this is better, it's just the base model weights, not your fine-tuning. Whereas this, even with like the weirdness to it, will be taken from the training. I don't know about this open thing here. I don't know. That would be rare. She's normally in like a sort of Metal Gear-esque military suit. So it might be red, it might be black. See, this is the typical outfit. That's your typical outfit. So I wonder what we get over here. It's the same seed. Now that is much closer. And that is better. So now I've tweaked those 2 values on there. Base shift 1, max shift 1. Which is pretty much what this is doing. Okay. But this is for Flux. So I don't know. Maybe that's... Let's run a couple more of these and see how it looks. So I'm just going to put these side by side so we don't have to keep on rolling up and down here. Definitely the one on the left. Yeah, the one on the left again. Although it's bringing in extra elements that you don't normally see. Oh man, about the arms backwards. It may have learned that from the SDXL data. So I could curate and make sure there's no weird arms there, weird hands, and just, you know. Yeah, definitely the one on the left. I'm just thinking about the physiology. Okay, this will be interesting. Because the punch, the left fist is mutated. And she... yeah, that's better. The one on the left. Left wins. So you can see how the flow match scheduler is giving me better images, sort of seed for seed, with the same LoRa training and the same prompt. You know what I mean? Same prompt, same seed, same model, same clip, same VAE, but different. And each time the different is... it's winning on the left. You know, is it perfect? No. But it's definitely an improvement, I think. So wait for it. Yeah, the left image is better. It's just better overall. It's the same image, just the composition is better, or the pose is more realistic, or the physiology is, the anatomy is more accurate. The guns are more well formed. Let's do another couple more before I sign off. So yeah, obviously I'll put this workflow up on the workflow pack for the Z image. You can find it up on my GitHub. Mushroom Fleet, links on scuffedepoch.com. Oh look at the green armor. That's rare. That's a rare spawn. Yeah, the one on the left wins. It just makes better images. Yeah. I mean, you could say the one on the right is more accurate to my design. Like the one on the left seems to take some liberties. See the spot on the shoulder pad? That's a classic from the old data set. But it's got the new detail head, which is kind of nice. Yeah, look. The one on the left wins. It's even got more of the dots, which are sort of, it's funny. It used to put those dots just randomly anywhere, and now it actually has a clue of where to put them. So yeah, the one on the left wins again. I don't dislike the one on the right, but it's just not as well put together. Okay, this will be a tough one. She's got an extra arm on the right there, 3 arms. 2 arms behind her, 1 holding the gun. Yeah, that is better. 2 arms. That's definitely an improvement. Yeah, you couldn't see it. Let me see. There, see that? Oh, it's gone. Now this will be tough, I think. This is a good image. There's not really much there to critique. She has the high collar. Oh, it still managed to win. It still managed to win. Okay. That's all I needed to see. So I've already put the other ones out. So what I reckon is we'll get rid of this one. Okay, so do you need that there? No. And technically the prompt enhancer is optional too, but whatever, we'll leave it in. Oh dear. Do you know what I just did? I deleted stuff I shouldn't have. Well, I'll clean it up and get it published later. So, thank you all very much for watching tonight. We'll be back on Wednesday. We're going to do Monday, Wednesday, Sunday for the next couple of weeks, which should give us some time to talk about new stuff. We'll be in the Discord every day, obviously. So, thank you very much, and I shall see you maybe soon or otherwise tomorrow or the next day. Thank you very much, guys. See you next time.